Hello and what's up everyone, Thunderbob here, and tonight we're checking out another new game. This is Scathe from developer Damage Slate Ltd. This is scheduled to come out August 31st, so about a month in the future from now. I got an early preview build of this we're going to check out. This is an intense blood-soaked FPS where quick reflexes are the key to survival in this bullet hell labyrinth. My understanding is it's kind of like a Doom-inspired FPS, but I believe there's also some kind of roguelike elements from what I'm reading. There's been a demo out for a while, but this is actually a preview build. Just to show you, I am running this at 4K. I've got DLSS enabled. At quality mode, we're going to see how the performance is. I've got everything turned up pretty much as high as it will go. Hopefully it's optimized decently. We'll find out. I see there is a wiki where you can go in and look at different, weapons and enemies, and yeah, I haven't unlocked anything yet, so we're gonna check this out together. So you've got single player, you've got private co-op, and you've got open co-op. My understanding is there is drop in, drop out, like co-op in that mode. I'm just gonna check out single player so that I don't get disturbed while I'm first trying this out.
Scathe, over the eons, I have cultivated and watched your power grow. I look upon my works, and it pleases me. Now the time for which you were conceived is upon us. I can feel my brother pacing in his pit, and his hunger for my kingdom grows. I intend to strike firstly, and you will be my fist. Descend to hell, and bring me his staff, and with it, I will break that balance, and bathe his chaos in my light. Now go!
So I have to go to hell? Sounding kind of like Doom already. And let's just see. Oh yeah, I had an unlocked FPS. 200 FPS right here. So yeah, with DLSS, yeah, it's running pretty good. It looks pretty good too. Like the trailer is what really drew me to the game. It looked super fast-paced, really pretty. It looked very much like some of the new Doom games, but maybe like harkening a little bit more to the classic gameplay. Like Doom has evolved a little bit, especially Doom Eternal, and this felt like closer to the old school Doom games. Yeah, it is really pretty. Pick up the weapon ahead and begin your journey through the underworld maze. Primary, secondary. So it doesn't matter which way I go. And I'm probably just gonna check this out for like 20 or 30 minutes tonight. Alright, so there's the right click, that's pretty impressive. Dash provides speed and invincibility. You can dash to kill demons too. So shift will let you dash. It seems like, yeah, there's a little cooldown in the corner you can see. I just like dash into that guy. Your secondary has a cooldown as well. I think I gotta mess with the sensitivity. It feels a little off. Those guys look like Murlocs from like World of Warcraft, right? I mean, it's not like the same model, I just mean like it feels kind of like it. I have to wipe my face. That's I saw in the menu actually there's a setting to turn that off. But yeah, that's a thing. I saw this is coming to consoles. I'm not sure if it's day and date with the PC. I know the PC is set for August, late August. Those turrets, yeah. Okay, life lost. So what does that mean? Looks like it just started me. Oh, okay, don't touch the Fireblood. Fireblood down. Not sure what the little things I'm picking up are. The blood splatter in the screen is like a cool effect, but the fact that you have to wipe it is, it's like kind of annoying. I almost wish new discovery health heals 100 health points. Okay, that it happened more slowly. Industrial balls. I don't know what that is. Oh, it must be a new enemy. I thought there was a wall there. I just fell into Fireblood. Sorry if you can hear my cat being a jerk. Ooh, a skull. What's happening? I feel like I'm on crack. Part of the problem with the blood thing is, you know, like in a lot of games, your screen turns red when you're about to die. My health was full there, but like, I was, you know, covered in blood from the enemy I killed. So it's like, it takes some getting used to because I'm so used to red at the edge of my screen denoting you're about to die. That, and then I don't know when I am actually about to die. Thunderbolt not owned. I kind of don't. So how many lives do you have? I keep saying when I die, like life lost. And then it just like respawns me. My understanding, okay, now it says 5, so okay, I have 5 lives left, I see. I read somewhere that this has some roguelike elements, and I'm wondering how that comes into play. We'll see when I die 5 times, I suppose. I think I need to adjust my sensitivity. It feels really twitchy. Gotta remember to use my shift attack. I feel like that could be more satisfying. Like, it's similar to Doom's got a... Okay, so I beat my first zone, I take it. Hellstones collected. I missed some of those, I guess. Runes collected. Is that how many were on that level? Or is that... If so, I missed a lot of stuff. I feel like that's gotta be for like the whole game. Ah! Lasers! Oh, the lasers... Pretty and alert laser line. So those also kill the enemies. That's kind of helpful. So, just not sure how to... Ow. Can't really even tell what's killing me. Okay, so I can't get up there, I think, until this... Okay, it's gone now. Alright, I got it. I feel like I should have a double jump. I feel like double jumps make every game better. Now we got flying guys, we got balls. Whoa, straight tracker guys are cool. They totally have that, like, those guys sound like Serious Sam. The guys that charge you. Alright, one more life down. I'm not certain if this is going into early access or if it is going into full release next month. It feels like a game that could use a little bit of refinement. Like honestly, this would have been a fun game, like gameplay wise, you know, in the Doom era. Like I would have probably got a kick out of this, but I feel like, at least so far, mechanically it's a little simplistic. But I still... Okay, those explode. I have a lot of affection for that era. Like, I know people call them boomer shooters these days, but like, I'm not a boomer, but I grew up on Doom and Quake and Half-Life and Duke Nukem and Rage and all those old games. But I do like where they take that and they add in some new mechanics. The biggest one is like regaining health. I would think these little glowing things give me health, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. So I'm not sure what they're doing. Like I feel like if every time you killed a guy, he dropped like, maybe those things give you 1 HP each, that would make a little bit more sense. The face wipe is kind of interesting, but at the same time, I feel like it doesn't add anything fun to the experience in its current format. Like, if, again, if it happened more gradually, or if it happened as a way to show, like, oh, I'm about to die, there's blood all over me, maybe that would be a better implementation. And then you could wipe yourself down and recover health or something, I don't know. I really want to find another gun already, though. I think that's what I love most about these kind of games, is the variety of weapons and the crazy weapons you get. Okay. Speak of the devil. What is that thing? Is that a lightning gun? Secondary is, I don't know what that was. I'm not gonna be playing for too much longer. It's already almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I gotta leave. How was I supposed to get that? It was over the fire. I just assumed, like, if there's a pickup out there, like, there should be a way to safely get said, like, oh, okay, the lightning's pretty cool. Been a good variety of enemies, I'll say. Some cool looking enemies. So, like, they almost look like the Doom demons, except they've got, like, more of, like, a plant, like, biological look to them. It's kind of an interesting dynamic. I'm getting turned around. One thing, a lot of the environments feel very similar. So like I'm running through here, and there's not a lot to distinguish like one corridor from another. So when I die and you respawn like a little bit off, it's just like, where am I supposed to go? I don't need to map or anything, I just... some way to better distinguish out of ammo. I didn't even know what was happening there. Okay, so I died. Let's find out what the rogue mechanic is. So it seems like it just started me over. I've got 10 lives again. Back at the beginning with the first weapon. Okay, so that one's got like a red. Does this take me back? I don't know. That I could use a little more explanation for the green and the red arrows. Maybe it's in the help wiki on the main screen. Those guys are so totally murlocs. Yeah, I think I'll probably end it here momentarily. Just some final thoughts. The gameplay's fun. Very much like an old school shooter. A few mechanics still feel like they need a little bit of work. The methods of healing are, I don't know, maybe not enough for like the number of enemies coming at you. Like, I wasn't finding any health pickups there for a while. The gunplay's pretty good though. It's simplistic. Like, there's no reload so far. There's a main attack and a secondary and a cooldown. Definitely feels like a bullet hell. I think they used that in the Steam description. These turrets are just like bullet sponges. This looks like a different environment from what I was playing before, doesn't it? Yep, good. It feels weird you have 10 lives. Like, the respawning mechanic and like how you get health and how you recover feels like it needs some tweaking. I don't hate it, but like, I feel like I'm not learning. I feel like I'm just respawning and then hitting the same, like, I do say a good amount of enemies. Like, in the first 30 minutes here, I probably fought a dozen different enemies. I would like to see some more guns, maybe a little bit earlier. And not a lot of depth, oh, no, another turret. Not a lot of depth to the story, from what I've seen, but these games, you know, the games this is emulating didn't have a super deep story. Those turrets, God, you got a lot of health on them. Is the expectation I should just run past them, maybe? I do gotta say, it's a pretty game. The environment in particular, and like your weapons look great. The enemies are kind of a mixed bag. I think some of them look really good. Some of them look a little bit lower quality than others. A lot of the sound effects seem reused, and I don't know if maybe that there's some randomness to the enemies you're facing or something, but like that scream sound, there's like 2 or 3 different models, I'm pretty sure, that I've heard use that. Like very different looking enemies. Oh god, another turret. Let's just run. Again, I'm like fairly sure. Like, am I going the right way? I think I'm going the right way. Got a rune. Okay. Can I use that rune for anything? A better explanation about... Okay, I gotta kill 60 demons? About how the rogue elements work. Like, do I just start from scratch every time? Does anything carry forward? It doesn't feel like it's the type of game that's gonna explain that. Am I just starting from scratch every time? That guy's just running away from me. Stop moving. Yeah, the scream could maybe be pulled back just a little bit. Like, it's cool in moderation. And like in Serious Sam, it's funny because there's literally like a headless guy with like a big ass bomb running at you, and it's very comical. I don't know why the ball things are like screaming as they rush me. I swear it's the same sound effect. So many demons. So it seems like they just are gonna keep respawning until I get 60 of them. Once I get this 60 and see what it does, I think I'm done for the night. I'm gonna crash here soon. This game's got a month before release, so I might keep an eye out, see if there's more patches and stuff. Check it out again. I tried loading this up on the Steam Deck and I was unsuccessful. Which happens a lot with pre-release games. Like, someone's got to go in there and usually edit, you know, what version of Proton it's using, get the controls working. When I tried to launch it, it just came up with like a weird error message. And would not launch. And I tried a couple versions of Proton, and that's not abnormal. Like I said, most games I find pre-release, when I try them initially, they don't work, and then I give it a week or two, and right before release, either the SteamOS is updated, the Proton is updated, the game itself is updated, so hopefully this will work in the Steam Deck. This seems like it might be a fun one. But I think I'm going to end it here. You kind of get the idea of what type of game this is. If you have any requests, you want to see more, you got any thoughts on it, drop me a line below. If you like this video, please do like, subscribe. Appreciate it. Thank you again, and have a good night, everyone.